How you enjoying the day so far? You guys played already, or
No, we play at 7:45.
Oh, very
tonight,
cool.
So
That's right. You guys headline Victory Stage, right?
yeah, we're closing the Victory Stage, so
cool.
it should be fun.
How's Mayhem been for you?
It's been awesome.
Yeah?
It's been really good. Yeah.
Is this your first monster tour?
Well, this is our first time over in the States.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
So, I mean, we couldn't really ask for a better first tour over here. You know.
I mean, you think?
Yeah. No, it's been pretty surreal, to be honest with you.
Excellent.
Yeah, I mean, just to sort of play in front of, such amazing crowds, with such an amazing lineup. It's great.
You guys handle meet and greets and so forth? You get some people coming through to
Yeah,
see
I
you
mean,
guys?
because generally the time that we finish, because we're playing so late, generally most of the merch is starting to get packed up and most of the tents are starting to get packed up at that time of day. But, we stay open that little bit longer just to sort of meet all the fans that want to come through and all that. So, yeah.
That's cool.
Happy about that.
Do you have time to catch other bands perform
Yeah,
before and after you guys go on?
Yeah, because a lot of the bands, or on the Victory Stage, for example, they all play before us, so it's pretty easy just to sort of hang out and just watch them before we go on. And then, while we're packing up, it's a bit difficult to sort of see King Diamond because they're on straight after us. But sometimes, like when we played in Toronto the other night, the stage was actually, we were able to see the whole stage from where our stage was. So
very cool.
While we were packing up, we were able to catch his set as well, so that was rad.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's cool. What bands, as you guys were developing your band, who influenced you guys to do what you did?
I mean, yeah, when we started developing our band, I guess we listened to just, straight up sort of metalcore, that sort of stuff, bands like Killswitch Engage, As I Lay Dying, Bleeding Through, those sort of bands, But I guess as we sort of progressed as a band, we sort of, started to take influences from other styles as well, so, yeah.
When you're off from touring and so forth, do you just listen to metal, or?
I guess everyone in the band sort of listens to their own sort of thing. They've all got their thing, like, a couple of the guys listen to a lot of hip-hop, that sort of thing. Myself, I like to listen to a lot of non-metal sort of stuff. I like a lot of electronic music, that sort of stuff, yeah. But I mean, generally, we all play in a metal band, so we do love listening to heavy music as well.
But I think keeping it varied makes it exciting too.
And it's great to sort of take influences from those other styles and incorporate them into your style.
Turn it into metal.
Yeah, exactly.
That's cool. You guys have a current album out?
Yeah, Fortitude came out at the start of this year through Victory Records.
Yeah.
I mean, the response has been pretty good so far, They must have been doing a good job, our publicity department, because, every show at Mayhem, there's people who have been coming up and, saying that they love the album, kids singing along to the songs, that sort of thing. So couldn't really ask for much more, for our first time over to the States.
And I always had that, wanted to aspire to be on stage and so forth, but I mean, when you're out there looking and seeing the kids moshing in circle pits and so forth, it's just got to be mind-blowing.
Yeah, it's a great feeling, man. I mean, that's, that's the main reason why a lot of bands are still doing it, because, that feeling you get, it's like, anything sort of that you... anything creative like art, music, that sort of thing. The fact that you're creating something that's so subjective that people don't have to like, what I mean? But the fact that they do like it and they're coming and paying money to get a ticket to your show.
To see you guys,
because it's something that you created and they enjoy that. It's an awesome feeling, man.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
After Mayhem finishes, what do you guys have going on for the rest of the year?
Yeah, so we're going back home to Australia. We're going to do a couple of tours there. We've got a tour booked with Thy Art Is Murder, who are also on this Mayhem tour as well.
Yeah, great guys,
Yeah, they're good friends of ours, so we're going to go back and tour with them. And then we're touring with a couple of bands. We're touring with Unearth and Nile back at home as well. So
Very cool.
They're going to come down under and we're going to, show them around our beautiful country down there, and then after that, I guess the plan is to sort of hit Europe and then hopefully the States again as soon as possible.
That's cool.
So yeah.
Never been to Australia, but I've, when I think Australia, I think Great Barrier Reef, sharks, so forth. Especially this week. Past week was Shark Week was on Discovery Channel.
Yeah, exactly.
Are you a surfer? Do you surf at home, or
I'm not much of a surfer.
Like a water guy, or?
Yeah, I'm not really much of a surfer. I don't mind going to the beach, if the weather's right for it. Yeah, I mean, I like sort of going to like the rainforest and that sort of thing. That's
cool.
really cool. That sort of thing. I mean, there's so much nature down there. You can you can see so much. It's really awesome, and there's a lot of cool wildlife down there and stuff like that too. So plenty to do down there, that's for sure.
When you have an off day, or maybe in between driving, have you had a chance to check out, what our country offers and different different sites and so forth?
Yeah, because the last date that we did was Toronto,
Yep.
and obviously when we came back to over the border, we checked out Niagara Falls,
Very
which was
cool.
awesome. Yeah, that was really cool. Yeah, it's just, I mean, you sort of see it on TV, movies, pictures, that sort of thing. But when you're actually there, it's
Get the size of it all and the power,
It's crazy, yeah. And we didn't get a chance to do the Grand Canyon, but we do have, after the tour is finished, we got to drive from Texas all the way back through to California.
Okay.
So hopefully we'll, see what's on the way, and if we can stop by somewhere, then we will definitely try to check out as much as we can, So, yeah.
That's very cool. You have signing sessions?
Yeah. So, I mean, generally we do all of our signings after our set. So, we just announced, we're going to be at our merch tent. Head on over, we'll sign some stuff up, take some photos. Yeah,
and that's so awesome, man. I was here last weekend, last Friday for a Warped Tour.
Oh, awesome.
And, I have a 15-year-old, so he got all the shit signed by Attila and Black Veil Brides and Alexandria. And, there's always a line a mile long, no matter who the band is. And, I think that the people just dig on that, being able to say hi and, I like your music and sign this, it's cool. It's very cool.
That's what it's all about. I mean, every band on this tour is really cool like that, but sometimes you come across bands that they just don't sort of like to sort of mingle with their fans, that sort of thing, but that's what we're here for. It's like, it's a really good opportunity to meet the people that really enjoy what we do. So
and you build your fan base, you get that interaction, and
that's awesome.
Someone says, I saw Feeder to the Sharks and I want to see their next album and everything.
Exactly, man.
When you guys write, do you guys jot down stuff while you're on the road, or do you just say, okay, now it's time to write, you get together and write?
Writing for us is a really, we pull our hair out writing, because we take it so seriously. That's our craft, that's what we want to do, and that's what we want to do properly, you know what I mean? So we take that really, if we take anything seriously in this band, it's our songwriting, for sure, So yeah, we're not that sort of band where, say, one member writes everything and then he sort of, passes it on to the vocalist and he writes some lyrics, We all, like, obviously it'll stem from someone coming up with like a guitar riff or something like that, and then eventually, basically every song that we write has to be approved by every member of the band. If someone isn't enjoying what we're writing, then we take that as a warning sign to say, all right, well, that song's not good enough for this band. Let's work on it until everyone is happy with each song.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah, so that's our approach. It can be very it can be very unpleasant. Exactly, but it works for us, and we're not that sort of band to rush. If there's a deadline, so we got to get this album done by that time. If it's not ready, we'll say it's not ready, and then we'll take that extra bit of time just to make sure it's right. We want to release good quality material, and that's the aim of our band.
And like you said, you guys got to play it. So
exactly,
if someone doesn't dig it, it's like, oh, that fucking song.
I don't want to be in a band if I've written songs that I'm not enjoying.
Yeah,
basically, yeah. So
that's cool. Well, listen, man, I appreciate you coming over and
no problem at all, man. Yeah,
appreciate
pleasure to meet you.
Thank you so much, man.
Cool.
Very cool.